Oh, there we go. Hello. Hi. I'm Teacher Oakley. Welcome to Verbling. Hi there. And for the next hour here, we're going to practice our English in conversation, but with a goal. We're going to do a little role play. All right. We're going to imagine that we are the administration of a hotel, and we've got some problems here at the hotel, and we're going to discuss them and present our answers as if we were in a board meeting to discuss our serious business problems. So, okay, I'll give you more detail in the particulars after I greet some students, do a little mic check, and then we'll get started. Hello, Tony.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Nice to have you here. Hello, Martin. Hey, Martin, again.
Hi. Good night, teacher. How are you?
Yeah, good. Nice to see you
Good.
again.
Nice to see you again, too.
And Daniel, always a pleasure.
Oh, teacher.
Hi
Good
there.
afternoon. Good night for you.
Yeah, good night
Good
for
evening.
me. Good evening.
Yes.
Yeah, good night for you. Yeah, be careful of that.
Yeah.
Right? The usual polite expression is good evening. Good
Yeah.
night for you. It sounds a little sinister, like Daniel's sending someone with a gun to my house.
In Spanish, good night.
Okay, yeah.
At your time.
Well, buenas noches. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, good night for you. Kind of sounds a little threatening, but okay. Anyway, I think that was funny. Hello, Igor, as well. Welcome to the class. All right, and outside, Teresa, Huang, hello out there, everybody out there watching. Come on and join us. There's plenty of room. Because we're going to act like we own a hotel is what we're going to do. Okay. Gentlemen of the board, if I may address you now. Okay, we're going to practice basically the idea here of this lesson is to learn how to express in a professional way how to discuss problems and solutions, okay? So one important thing when you're discussing in English problems and solutions is to, one, to be polite, and two, to make it very clear. So we definitely tend to use transitionals or discourse markers or signal words and signal phrases to show what we're going to talk about, okay? One problem is that, or one problem is noun, then a noun. We talk about solutions. We might say, well, one solution is to, or one idea could be, we often use modals when we propose solutions. We could, or I think we should. Or I recommend that. We might want to. It's often more polite to use modals. All right. We might want to think about. We might want to. Or sometimes you might hear, "How about if we?" And then you propose your idea, your solution to a problem. So there's lots of ways to do it, but. Okay, in normal English business meetings, you just don't say, it's a little bit rude to say, we need to change this. Okay, that's a little aggressive. I think we should change this, or what about if we change this? Okay, we need to stop spending money for this department. Okay, that's very straightforward. And a little bit too aggressive. we may want to think about, curtailing some funds to this department. Okay, is a much nicer way to say it. And of course, there's certain language we use when we disagree and agree, and we're going to be proposing ideas and then reacting to them in this little role play class. So keep all this in mind. I think it's a good idea. I agree with Igor's suggestion. I'm for that. I'm for cutting funds to his department. When we disagree, notice how much longer the signal words or signal phrases are. Okay? Check this out. It's a good idea, but... All right. Okay. This is basically you're conceding. This is called a concessionary statement. This is very normal in business talk at the board meeting. It's very normal to phrase your disagreement with a concessionary statement. Perfect example. It's a good idea, but I think maybe we could, something like that. I disagree with whatever because I'm against that because. Okay, the problem with that is, all right, very straightforward. Basically, I'm introducing all these things because hopefully you will be using them in this activity. What is the activity? Here we go. We are going to do a little role play. All right. You and I, we are the management staff of a large resort hotel. Hooray for us. Lately, you've had a lot of problems. You must discuss these problems with the other managers and then come up with solutions. Now, before I introduce you to our problems and we begin discussion, we have to decide who we are. So, in a hotel, there are going to be several positions. Probably the office manager, possibly a night manager, food and beverage manager. Okay. Somebody has to be in charge of security. Okay. Someone isn't got to be in charge of maintenance. Keep this in mind. And somebody's got to be in charge of the maids and the cleaning, housekeeping manager. All right. These are typical people that would be involved in the hotel, and if there's more people than we have managers, we'll make up something. All right, so Tony, you were first in. What? Somebody obviously has to be the CEO. Tony,
Yes, teacher.
what position would you like in the management staff?
Can you repeat the
Sure.
managers?
The office manager, night manager, food and beverage manager. He's in charge of the restaurant or restaurants in the hotel. Security, of course. Maintenance manager, fixing things, keeping everything running. Housekeeping manager, and CEO. What do you want to be? Pick one.
Security manager.
Your security. All right, you got it. Tony's security. Okay. Let's see. Martin, you were next in. You get next pick.
Maybe I'd like to be the maintainer.
Maintenance. All right, you got it.
Thank you.
Martin, maintenance. That's good. MM, that's easy. Okay, cool. Daniel, you were next in.
Bellhop.
Bellhop. All right. Why don't we make
And gossip. And gossip.
and head
like
gossip.
I get
All
gossip.
right. Daniel, I'm going to make you the night manager because he'd be the guy in charge of the bellhops and most of the gossip. Okay? Because they have nothing to do all night but gossip. So you get your wish, Daniel. You're the night manager. Good for you. Night auditor and night manager. Igor, we still have office manager, food and bev, housekeeping.
Well, I would like to be the
CEO.
most incompetent CEO out there.
You've got it. We have our incompetent CEO will be Igor. Very good. Igor will be making final decisions. Okay, excellent. Nguyen, hello. Nguyen.
Yeah. Hello, teacher, and hello, guys.
Hi. How are you?
Yes, I'm well, thank you.
Okay. What do you think? Would you like to be in charge of, would you like to be the office manager, which is like the front desk manager, food and beverage manager, or housekeeping?
Yeah. I want to be manager, receptionist.
The receptionist, that's the
Yeah.
office manager. In a hotel, we normally call that office manager. You got it. You guys
Yeah.
are all getting your jobs you want. This is great. Adela. Hi, Adela.
Hello.
Hi. Would you like to be the food and beverage manager or housekeeping?
Housekeeping. Housekeeping is about the cleaner, etc.
That's right.
Pues,
Okay.
House.
Housekeeping? Okay. Which leaves me to be food and beverage manager. Wouldn't you know it? I have to tell you that I, in fact, was a food and beverage manager for a large resort.
Oh,
This is actually a position I know. Okay. All right. Okay, here's our situation. All right, everyone. This is where we're working. The hotel is on an island surrounded by beautiful beaches, coral reefs, and mountains. It seems like the perfect place to have a hotel. But, dun dun dun. All right, let's have a meeting. First of all, here we go. Our first issue, right here. We've got a problem with theft. Okay. Tony, I do believe you're head of security. So could you read this for us?
Yes. Theft. There is a lot of theft at the hotel. Someone is stealing food from the kitchen, money from the desk, and sport equipment from the gym. Guests have also complained that somebody stole their wallets.
Oh my God. Tony, you're fired. No. That's Igor's job. Okay. All right. Well, we've got a report from security, and this is what we're looking at. Fine. All right. So, obviously, to get us started, I'm going to start. Okay. I'm the food and beverage manager. So, and then we'll go around the room, and I want to hear suggestions. What you guys think we can do. That's the first thing. Okay. I'm the food and beverage manager, so I'm not happy about the food being stolen from the kitchen. It's definitely hurting my bottom line. My food cost is going through the roof. Okay. I suggest that we have. I want to make a new policy where everybody has to lock the walk-ins and lock the storerooms and give the keys to the security guard on duty before they can leave. The last person out. Whoever's closing the kitchen that night. All right, that's my proposal. Okay. Martin?
Yep.
Okay. Do you have any suggestions? You're in charge of maintenance, so I don't know.
I would suggest maybe keep in consideration the idea of buy a good insurance, maybe just to increase the level of security.
Yeah, but specifically how? buy insurance. I actually like that.
Exactly. Why not?
Okay. It's actually a good idea. If somebody loses their diamonds in your hotel.
Yeah, it's not probably my sector because I'm in maintenance, but this is my idea.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay. Let's see. Danielle, head of gossip, and also the night manager who works at night when everything gets stolen.
Okay, maybe the thief in the rooms. We could control it, writing down every person who going into the bedroom.
Okay. Okay, you're talking about having guests check in and out of the hotel as they.
For example, if something from the staff have to do or to make something in the room, it asks for the key, and then I write it down. Who
I see.
Who go into the room.
Okay.
But the kitchen is difficult because there are a lot of people around the kitchen.
All right. So you're talking about in the rooms having staff sign for keys whenever they have to go into a guest room. For example, if maintenance has to go in a guest room in the middle of the night to fix a air conditioner. All right, I get you. Okay, that's quite reasonable, actually. You guys are pretty good, I must say. Igor, I'm going to give you last say because, of course, I have to. You're the CEO.
I think I like the idea of ensuring everything that we have there. Also, I'd like to
wait.
Kind of camera surveillance, I think.
Camera surveillance, okay.
And we need to really increase the security. We need to make more, to hire more people who would watch out for activity, for suspicious activity in this case. And we need to check all of our employees for being in the prison someday, I think.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Background check, you call that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to let Nian and Adela give it a shot here, too. Okay. Nian, do you have any ideas for the security measures?
Yes. I think we should set up the more modern security equipment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're agreeing with the CEO that we need more cameras?
Yeah. Yes.
Closed circuit television, CCTV. Yeah.
Yes.
More. So yeah, you're just agreeing with the CEO because he's the CEO. Jeez, Nguyen.
Also, we need to change the policy that the hotel is not responsible for anything that guests have.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you don't watch for your stuff, it's your problem.
Okay.
Teacher, I have to say
yes, go ahead.
my advice. Because I think we have to identify someone that who stole, because I think that someone of the employees is the thief.
Okay.
Well, I personally think that the thief is in cahoots with the security manager. Because it doesn't happen this easily if security does its job, you know? So that's why I proposed a background check on every employee.
Okay. Let me, Adela.
Yes, I think people thinks about the possibility to cleaner ladies have stole the money, no? Or the
Yeah.
But in my opinion, this is the people, my staff, my group, my team. Work for the hotel since 10 years ago and never had any had any problem about the stolen. I think it's another possibility. For example, someone master key to open, but not my group, not my team.
Okay. Let me just pause. I need to say, Adela presented her ideas in a very good way, in my opinion, and in a very calm manner, and she stuck up for her crew. She stood up for her crew. She supported her subordinates, who she manages. Yay. I like that, Adele. I like your style.
Okay, Adele is the first one who is going to be background checked.
Okay. Okay. Of course. All right. Does anybody? Okay, Igor. You know, one of your concerns is you're the CEO, so it's all fine and dandy. It's all wonderful to propose all these measures. Like extra guards or new equipment, cameras, or purchasing more insurance, but of course you're going to have to pay.
Have you forgotten that I said that I would be an incompetent manager?
Yes, I did. I forgot that you volunteered to be an incompetent manager. My mistake.
Well, I really think that all we need to do is more cameras and automatically the doors at every apartment needs to close automatically without having the guest to close it manually. So that nobody can get into there. And also, we need some kind of break-in alarm in this case.
Oh, okay. More equipment, alarms.
No, not more. Okay. Like maybe additional security insurance is not really a thing, because if everything gets stolen, I don't think any insurance company will insure us because it's
a good point.
So insurance is scrapped. More cameras is not very.
Well, that's an excellent point. The more obviously, the better security system you have, the lower your insurance will be. Obviously, right? Clearly. So you're spending money to save money. In other words. Yep. Okay, that's quite logical. Nader is here. Apparently, Martin, our maintenance engineer, who was fired and has been replaced by Nader. Things happen fast in this hotel.
The one was background check.
Didn't pass the background check. That was quick. Wow. Okay, Nader, I can see from your comments you've been watching from outside, and so I think you know what's going on with this problem and the proposals. Do you have some input for us?
No, I agree with the other colleagues that we have to make the security measurements stronger. and we have to check this new recruited stuff, because if this is something new, if you have an old stuff, they do not this suddenly. This may be linked to some new stuff, so we have to take this into account.
Okay, I'm sorry. First of all, security measures, not security measurements.
Good. Yes, security measures.
Right.
And we have to apply. We say we have to apply.
Apply? See, I don't understand. What do you mean?
No, this with security measures. We need to have stronger security measures, or we have to apply.
Either one is.
Or we have to. We can say we have to strengthen. We can say we need to strengthen.
Yes, we need to strengthen security measures. We need to apply these new security measures, or we need to have more security measures. Any of those would be correct. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
And you were going to add something before I interrupt.
Yeah. So your concern. I didn't understand your concern fully. If we apply these new measures, then what?
No, not then what. And we need to take into account if we have recruited any new stuff, because yes, because if this is something that happened recently, maybe it's linked to some new recruited stuff.
Oh, sure, fine, common sense. That's never going to work with our CEO.
I came with 20 years experience in security.
Well, there we go. Well, you have common sense. Okay.
I had a real case with this, but with guests who steal from the hotel.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This because my uncle was in charge of the kitchen and in a hotel and the food and this stuff. So one day they found that dishes are becoming less. How do you say it? Are decreased in numbers.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yes. Then everyone was going crazy. Then they checked all of these new guests, and they found that this started with 2 guests who booked the room, and they suspected this, and they went to their room when they were out, and they opened their bags, suit bags, and everything, and they found the dishes. And they took it, back, and they closed and left these bags open. And those people, when they came back, they couldn't complain, and they left the hotel. That's a true story.
It's one of the craziest stories I've ever heard.
Another great idea, I think.
Oh, okay.
We could check all of our employees when they go home to check their possessions.
I don't know.
Also, if the security fails to prevent thievery, then they are going to pay for that with their wage.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe in Russia, but that's never going to work in America. That's illegal, actually. Depends what country you're in, I suppose. Who is that? Yeah.
There is another clue. Here, if they are stealing food from the kitchen and stealing money from the front desk and sports equipment from the gym, so they have access to all of these places.
Right.
Which makes the list shorter.
Yeah, right. Very good point. But, however, who has access to everywhere? Maintenance, security, and housekeeping. That's pretty much it. And Adela has strongly supported. She said her housekeeping staff has been there for 10 years. So.
Yes, because my employees, only the most efficient, meticulous, cleaned the guest room. The others clean the common areas. It's not possible to disappear about the
Right.
I think the wallet in the rooms is very difficult. In the gym, off the desk, or kitchen, is an areas, normal areas with very people.
You know, I'm starting to consider that perhaps it's the CEO. Yeah, but of course you couldn't bring that up in a board meeting. Adela, you sound like a professional, actually. You sound like you've done this before. Okay. Anyway, okay. So CEO, what is your final decision? I mean, is there any? And actually, Daniel, you know, basically, right now, I would say Adela's pretty much covering herself, but maintenance and security might want to answer to the suggestion they're the only ones that have access to all these areas. Anything?
Background check, it's a must. Then
what's that?
A background check is a must.
Ground check?
Background.
Background check. Background check. Yeah, well, that's definitely wise. Yeah, background check. Yeah, well, that's always a good idea.
Everywhere, so that we can see a theory.
I have a question. I have a question for everyone. Probably Nader's going to know because he's worked security. Is it better to have CCTV openly so that employees and guests can see the cameras? They're obvious in very obvious places. Or is it better to have hidden cameras that nobody knows about and don't tell them that they were even installing them?
Sure, hidden cameras are much better.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, because I saw people who are able to steal while the camera is on. If you see those, I saw one. Yes, this opera shows one episode was about these people who are shoplifters. So and someone who was perfect in this shoplifting, he challenged this the program directors or producers that he will steal, and he knows where the because he knows where the cameras are, and he stole in front of the camera, and the camera was following him, but it couldn't catch him.
Wow. Okay, well, there's an excellent point.
And hidden cameras is a go. Because if the cameras are open, you can figure out field of view each camera has. So if you don't know where the camera is, then it's much more difficult to disable the camera or to figure out field of view.
I see your point. Okay. Well, CEO, it's up to you. Have you decided what you're going to do? Security, do you want any last... Tony, do you want to say anything? I see Daniel suggests that we raise salaries, and then people won't have to steal from the hotel.
It's not happening until we resolve the situation.
Ooh, way to put your foot down. Yes. Very good.
Well, we resolved it, then maybe. So, if everyone wants higher wages, you need to work harder.
Slave driver.
No, not slave driver. If we are out of this issue, then it's like it's like an incentive for them.
An incentive.
To keep an eye for any theory. It would be in their interest to prevent it.
Okay. Well, there's another idea: a reward for turning in somebody, keeping your eyes open. Okay. All right. Well, you have your information, CEO. You can make your decision. Let's go on to another problem here. And what can we do? Please, when I introduce this problem, keep in mind where we are. We're by the ocean. We're in a resort. We've got tropical reefs. What else did it say? Beautiful beaches and mountains. Okay. here's our next issue that we need to discuss. Well, it's going to be a long meeting. Okay, here it is. Okay, Nguyen, you're kind of you're the office managers, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think this is kind of your area. Can you read this for us?
Yes. My success is we can open new bar at night. Yeah. So
Right.
Many people come here and enjoy their time on our hotel, and yeah, because we have a beautiful beach, so we have too many. We will have too many activities, spot at the beach, such as
Okay.
playing volleyball, or playing soccer, or surfing, yeah, etc. I think so.
Okay. Okay. Again, the problem is the guests are bored. There's no activities at night. Nguyen suggests we open a bar. Yeah. Okay, and few sports and nothing to see. Okay. Obviously, Nguyen, then your solution would involve buying some sports equipment like surfboards or sailboats.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, to spare so much money, people something else.
Yeah, as CEO of a hotel, I will tell you, everyone wants to spend your money. Kitchen needs, I'm telling you, I've been in so many board meetings. The kitchen wants a new refrigerator. The maintenance staff wants a new blowtorch. Everybody wants something, like every meeting. It's true, but that's
so much
how it goes.
To spend somebody else's money.
That is so true. That is a fact. Okay. Daniel, do you have any suggestions about this problem that guests are bored?
Try to get tired everybody all day, and in the night they guess to go to the bed.
Okay. Try to tire everyone out.
Yes.
Okay, well that works for my children, but I'm not sure about holiday guests.
Maybe in the swimming pool, making a lot of sports with music and alcoholic drink.
Yes, because nothing goes with swimming like alcohol. Yeah. You don't want to be in a meeting with me. I'm way too sarcastic. Okay. All right. Well, there's an idea. All right. Pool sports. Okay. Actually, how about a pool bar? Huh? A bar that's actually
the best
in
way.
the pool. Yeah. Like you're sitting in the pool. The seats are in the water, and you sit there.
Do we already have a pool? If we do, then it works. If we don't, then don't spend my money.
You can build one. It's okay. Okay. Adela, do you have any suggestions for board guests? And by the way,
yes, they are another possibility because one of my clean ladies is body pump instructor. We can talk with her, propose to have any classes for the women on the gym. we can pay a complement, a money complement. I think she will be enjoy with the classes. The guest, my clean ladies, is a very professional, but in this moment don't have any work. This work in the hotel is a possibility.
Okay, and she's a what is she? What is she again? An aerobics instructor, a personal trainer? I didn't catch.
Yes, body pump or aerobic instructor.
Okay.
Or aqua gym in the swim pool. They have the possibility to do classes for the guest, especially the women.
Okay. What kind of classes? I'm just not catching it.
Aqua gym inside.
Aqua gym. Oh, aqua gym.
For example.
There we go again with aqua. We had this problem last class. Aqua park. What is that? What? Water park. Oh, water gym. Oh, okay. It's the whole aqua water thing. This whole Spanish kind of.
Yes, in Spanish. Aqua gym.
Yeah, okay. And then English water.
Water.
Same thing.
You have an aqueduct.
We do have the aqueduct, but that's Roman.
And for example, body pump is correct in English? Or no?
What is it? See, I didn't catch that either.
This is body pump. This is a gym about
body pump.
Yes, to different activities inside.
Dancing and fight.
It's more
T-bow.
Repeat the exercise about the hands, the legs, especially place in the body.
Okay. Okay. No, in English we don't really say body pump. We say well, we usually say what it is. Okay, like T-bow is the one where they kind of box in the air and jump around. It's called T-bow. So we might say a T-bow instructor or aerobics instructor. We usually use the word instructor. Or if we're talking about somebody that works with people, classes or one-to-one basis, more in general, we say a personal trainer. Usually instead of body pump. So I didn't know what you meant, body pump. Also, Adela, going back to something you put a long time ago, 10 minutes ago, you need an evidence. You need evidence because evidence is uncountable.
Okay.
Believe it or not. So the police have 6 pieces of evidence. I cannot say the police have 6 evidences. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Try to teach a little English besides just have fun. Okay, you're welcome, Adela. Okay, all right. So workout classes. All right, workout classes may be another way to say it. I didn't even think of that. Okay, who hasn't weighed in here? Nader. Do you have any brilliant ideas for bored guests?
Not brilliant ideas, but sure it will be. We need more parties at night. We need barbecue parties and some. We can have some activities like scuba diving or something related to water, and we can also have like competitions. Like we hide something on the island and ask people to find it and give a reward, free night or something.
Oh wow!
So keep them
good one.
Busy.
Yeah. Okay. Running around the island. Okay.
Yeah, but they are not allowed to dig. the islands, or otherwise we will, they can make it upside down this island, so we cannot use it anymore.
Yeah.
You know, one day I went snorkeling, and there was one big turtle, and those people were treating her like a queen because they are making money out of this turtle. People are going there to snorkel, and there is nothing to see except this turtle. So please, nobody touches the turtle.
Oh my God. That turtle is a gold mine. Okay.
Yeah.
what we would say in English. The turtle's a gold mine.
Yeah, we say it lay in Arabic. We say it lays gold eggs. This like chickens that lays gold eggs.
Oh yeah, the goose that lays the golden egg is the English.
You have the same expression?
Yeah, it's a goose, not a chicken.
Goose
that lays the golden egg. That's right. Okay. Daniel and Adela are conspiring over here in the chat box, talking about theme parties, costume parties, different ethnic or different country cultures or whatever parties. Yeah. Okay.
And we can bring singers and.
Sure. No, we just make the maintenance guys dance. Just make the housekeepers do it. Okay, and of course, as food and beverage manager, of course, I could tie in different special offerings like buffets. Okay, we can do sushi on Japan night. We can do, shish kebab on Saudi Arabia night. Whatever. We can do different theme-based food buffet specials. Even charge them extra for it. Ha
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this.
Okay. Right. So, small extra surcharge. Right? When you charge people and you want to act nice about it, you add a surcharge. This is ridiculous. This is just marketing, people. But here you go. We add a small surcharge. Okay.
Or service charge. Anything they can add service charge.
Service charge is another good one. A way to add more money on there.
And if it's related to office, then it is administrative charges.
Sure. You've got the spirit
of stealing money from people. The one with the white collar.
Very good. Okay, the CEO ought to like that. Okay. How to make more money. Igor?
Well, first and foremost, I think we need to organize the beach to clean it out. Add some scuba diving, as somebody mentioned. I like this idea. Not only scuba diving, but caters, ski, water ski. I think water skiing is a good idea too. Then theme parties, not at night, but at evening, because people like to sleep at night.
Right,
also,
right.
So we need to add a bar and a game room, like something like a pool table.
Yeah, no one said that.
Machines there, a poker table, maybe. So
yeah. Start a casino. Yeah, there we go.
No, that's
really take their money.
That's we can do that to earn some more money. Also, I really like this idea. The chef is going to prepare a large diversity of food.
Yeah, right.
And
I can't wait for tapas night. Yay!
Also, we can make these suggestions like this day it's mostly this cuisine, but you may just, of course, pick your own cuisine, what you want.
Of course, yes, because there's always people that only want a cheeseburger or whatever, or a steak, something simple.
Also, a workout area I think would be very great. People just can go there and work out. Maybe we can even hire a workout instructor for this thing. And I think we need to add a tennis court because people like that. And we need to do some kind of contest, like a poker contest, a pool contest, a tennis contest, and each day it will be a different contest.
Wow.
But people have what to choose from.
Well, CEO, in your infinite wisdom, you've talked about a lot of things here. Do you think we need another manager, i.e., an entertainment manager, hospitality manager?
We need my second in command, who will be overlooking everything.
Oh, great. What a boss. Okay, your second in command will be stuck with about 100 new jobs. Great. Terrific.
Well, and I think we need a public relations manager who will think it all out, like what kind of contest, what kind of theme party, what kind of cuisine is going to be served today, and so on.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay.
We can also, yes.
Go ahead.
We can also release some rabbits and say, "Are you a real hunter? Prove it," and then ask them to hunt them. They will go like crazy, chase these rabbits all over the place.
Oh my gosh, I'm not so sure about the wisdom of that idea. Send the guns out. Send the guests out with guns.
No guns. Yes, they try to catch him by hand.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant we're issuing weapons to the hotel.
No, we can give them that small net or something. You know.
Okay.
What do you call that small net? Like which has a stick.
A snare.
Snare, maybe. Yes.
Yeah.
The one
snare.
that
it could be a
like
rope
the
or
basketball. It's like the basket for the basketball.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's different kinds of snares. Snares just generally work. The animal moves something, whatever, and then the animal's trapped, usually with rope or a net.
A snare for the thief.
Yeah, but then we'd have guests falling into snares.
No, but that's why. No, I don't mean that. You know that basketball net, the one like basketball net, but with a stick.
Oh, a butterfly net.
Yes.
Okay.
Like this one.
Yeah, I think Adela may be correct. We'll all be looking for a job in a month. We're gonna go bankrupt. Igor, okay. Which is, okay, if we do all this, say we're in a hotel and we're going to do all this, do you think it's wise to simultaneously launch a marketing here's a question. Simultaneously launch a marketing campaign, or is it better to have a soft opening? Do you guys know what a soft opening is?
That depends on which kind of money you have. If you have a lot of money, then it's better to launch your marketing campaign, because people will know about your hotel in no time this way.
Actually, okay.
But if we don't have this kind of money, it may be better to focus on good service, and in this way, people, word passes around. And if we serve well to the people, they will tell other people, and they just will be going to our hotel.
Yeah. in opening business or even remaking a business and offering a lot of new services or a change in menu at a restaurant, there's a hard or a grand opening in which there's a lot of publicity and you invite a lot of people and boom, you're doing it. Or there's a soft opening where you kind of start doing it but you don't tell anyone, so you kind of have a chance to work out the kinks, any problems you can take care of. So which is better, do you think? Opening a restaurant, opening a new restaurant, or a new store, or things like this. If you're doing themes and you're doing a lot of different things at once, is it better to have a grand opening and announce it to the world and invite the world to come, or is it better to have a soft opening?
If we already have a lot of themes there, I think it's better to advertise.
Yeah?
This money don't go to waste. It's like you open all of those great stuff we thought of in no time, and people just don't know about them, and these all equipment and services are just not going to be used. It's not great. It's going to bankrupt us. We need an influx of guests in this way.
Right. But okay, just from my own experience, I've opened like 3 restaurants in my life. Soft opening is much wiser because you're going to run into problems you had no idea, and there's going to be big problems. And suddenly you embarrass yourself in front of 1,000 people, and they will never come back. Trust me. Sometimes it's good to be a little bit careful. Things happen that you don't expect, whatever, stupid things like, wow, we didn't realize that the pool had a slippery surface on the edge, and 6 guests cracked their heads open. The ambulance has been here all day. Yeah, okay, well, I don't know. Things happen. Oh my God.
One final question.
Yeah.
One final question. In the continuum, what does it mean?
Again?
In the continuum, is it in the continuum or continuum? Something like that.
Continuum, okay. Basically, it just means to continue, I think. Sort of an odd phrase.
Maybe. Okay, I'll make sure that is the phrase I'm asking.
Yeah, you can ask me.
Maybe it's a good idea then to test how all is working for a week, and then launch a good campaign.
You know what another idea is? Another idea is invite the hotel's families, invite the housekeepers' families, invite your family, the maintenance, invite them all. Try it out for free. We'll do a buffet. We'll do a party. We'll do the whole thing. And experiment on the families who won't sue us. Use them for your guinea pigs. Here's another possible way to go about it. Okay, we're definitely over time. But thank you, everyone. That was really kind of a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. You guys are brilliant managers. All right.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you. Thanks, Nian, Nader, Igor. You guys take care. See you again soon.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.